Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yesterday I was thinking, how hard is it to create a bot that updates my YouTube subscriber count every 10 seconds or so. So this is what we are doing today, and I'm gonna show you how using only HTML and JavaScript. And before you come for me in the comments, yes, I know I had a spelling error in my title, and when I discovered it, it was too late. So sorry about that. So first things first, the first thing we need to do is create a new project on Google Developer Console so that we can get a key which we can use to access YouTube's API. So this is our Google Developer Dashboard, and we are going to create a new project. I'm going to name it YouTube Bot. And the next thing we need to do is make sure that we have enabled YouTube API. So I search here for YouTube Data API and make sure that is enabled. The second thing we need to do is create an API key. So I click on Credentials on the left menu, and I click on Create Credentials. And we will need an API key for this. So this is your API key. If you want, you can restrict it so that only specific applications can access it, and it's actually recommended to do so. And you need to make sure that you copy this key so that we can use it on a request. Now it's time to start writing some code, and I know it will be very simple. So if you are looking for something more advanced, maybe you need to look up another tutorial. I'm using my favorite editor, which is PHP Storm, and I will leave a link down below where you can get it for free. And I have created a new project, and what we really need is one HTML file, and I'm gonna name it index.html, and one JavaScript file, which I'm gonna name bot.js. Then I include my JavaScript file in my HTML file so that the script can run when we load the page. And our main code will be on the JavaScript file. What I'm doing here is placing some placeholders for the subscriber count, and I will also do another placeholder for the last updated date so that we know our subscriber count refreshes. Now we will write our main code, and it's gonna be just JavaScript. So the first thing we need to do is execute the API request to YouTube API to get the subscribers count of a channel. And we will set an interval of 10 seconds for this so that we auto refresh the page every 10 seconds. Then, after we get this data, we will update our HTML page with the new values. For this first step, it's actually pretty simple. You can find it online, and I will leave a code example down below. But what we need to do is execute the JavaScript API request. So this is the URL to Google API, and I'm using PewDiePie channel for reference. And you can see we set that parameter for username, and this is the channel username, and we are attaching our key that we have created before. And since we need to get only the subscriber count, we add the parameter part equals statistics to just get the subscribers. This is the code that executes the request, and as you can see, on success we update our data, and then we send it to another function that updates our HTML. And this code is also provided as an example in Google's official documentation. As you can see here, I'm updating our values that we have set before, and we have also placed placeholders in our HTML file. And then I have a function that animates the subscriber count, just because I wanted to be a bit fancy and have the count increase with an animation on the page. I have found the code for the animation on Stack Overflow, as any good developer would do. And with these lines of code we are done. All we need to do now is set the interval to execute every 10 seconds so that we can have an auto refresh of the page. This is me setting the interval. It's a built-in JavaScript function, and you can see every 10,000 milliseconds, so 10 seconds, we call the send request method. Let's go ahead and open our web page on the browser, and you can see here it looks ugly, but if we wait for 10 seconds, it works. So we can see that the last time our subscriber count was updated was on 7 p.m. and the subscriber count is 10 million something. Okay, PewDiePie. What I'm going to do now is fix the ugliness a bit, and to do that I will actually import my favorite ugliness fixer, which is Bootstrap. So I will replace this HTML code with another code I have written before that includes Bootstrap and some of Bootstrap's components, so we can see the new web page. And this is the final result. I mean, you can say it's still ugly, but it's kind of better. And it took me about 30 minutes to do this. I will leave everything I have used, as well as the PHP Storm editor link, in the description down below. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Oh, and I will also leave a JS fiddle with the final code. Thank you so much guys for watching, and if you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and if not, please let me know in the comments why I suck. Thank you.